I'm going to call this session of learning Guardians of the Galaxy. Or, if you want a different title, it can be Lord of the Rings 3, Return of the King. And why is that? Because I am interested in the word guardian and also in the word steward, stewardship, the steward of Gondor. This is in connection to Parshat Behar and the mitzvah of Shemitah. And the mitzvah of Shemitah has been used and abused by many of us to try to pull the Torah in different directions. Can we pull it in the socialist direction to show that actually you don't possess anything? All is God's. Don't loan with interest. Why can't you loan with interest? Because it's not yours in the first place. Tzedakah is tzedek, justice, not charity. And of course, there are many that pull the Torah in opposite directions, as well you know, to say Shemitah, even in Shemitah, it's not like everything goes back at all, actually. That's only in Yovel. Every 50 years do the slaves get free and things go back. Actually, in Shemitah, you have to leave the land fallow for a year. Okay, not such a big deal. You can see throughout the Torah that the Torah thinks that possession is fine, that we own things. So the argument goes. And I really don't want to get to wade into this argument, because I think you probably are as fed up as I am with such a binary argument. So looking at Shemitah and what the Pesukim, how they kind of talk about it, what is the feel, I'd like to suggest that guardianship and stewardship are useful terminology as opposed to mine or not mine. Okay? So that if you look at what's going on and the Pesukim, the idea really is that it's all God's and it's given to us as an inheritance, a little bit like Adam and Eve, le'ovda or le'shomra. And this idea that we're here to own, utilize, guard. We are the center. I'm going to take a little bit of a strike at the ecological ideology that the world or the earth is the center, or we're on equal footing with the rest of creations. So I don't think we are. But I do think that in Shemitah, what we are being told is that all is God's. And all is God's requires us to take a step back, to consider, are we being overly possessive? Are we controlling the land? Do we have to press the reset button? There are different ways to press the reset button. As with Shemitah, every 6 years, there's a year like Shabbat, where Rambam says, Maimonides says, it's a year of contemplation. Like Shabbat is a weekly contemplation, Shemitah is not just a question of leaving the land fallow. It's not just a question of my relationship to land, to the physical land. It's my relationship to the world and to people. So what's my role here? Am I in charge? Am I the big balabusta here? Right? Am I the Ba'al Habayit? We talk a lot about who's the Balabayit nowadays. We've got to show somebody that we're the Balabayit. I think the Torah doesn't have such a concept as the Balabayit. There's only one Balabayit. That's God. We're here on a holy mission to guard, to develop. We're in charge. We've been given something to do. It's not we're all equal footing here. No. We have responsibility. We develop. Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. We're here with all the entrepreneurship, with all utilizing the land, the world, relationships. But it requires not just a sense of anava, it requires a sense of realignment, a recognition of what our place really is. What is our function? What is our shlichut? I think it's guardians of the galaxy, or if you like, the stewardship. Although I admit that the steward of Gondor didn't land up so great. So maybe we prefer guardians of the galaxy. Shabbat Shalom.